Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training. I'm heading onto the treadmill for a lunchtime run at the minute, but I'm the king of putting it off. So, in the spirit of putting it off, I'm going to talk to you for 30 seconds to a minute or so about a little something that my coach James has got in the pipeline. So, for those that aren't aware, James at RideHarder is my cycling coach. He's coached me one-to-one for a year or so now, and I've really enjoyed it, hence why I'm continuing with it. Previous to that, I rode with James. I used to live near him. He was well known in the cycling community, ran a triathlon shop nearby, then went and did his own thing, bike fitter, coach, all that jazz. Known him for years. He has run for a few years, a winter academy, so basically a 16-week training plan that he designed. He obviously gets as many people as he can on it. We started a group, a Facebook group, Zwift rides, all that jazz, all follow the same plan between 6 and 8 hours a week-ish of training, all with the aim to get faster. Over the years, James has developed that, and I've genuinely paid for and done that course, I think 3 times, and I really would put a lot of my cycling fitness down to following that structured plan over winter, not going mental on volume, not doing silly things, just following the plan when we're spending a lot of time indoors. So quite a few of you will have taken part in the Winter Academy, which started back in, was it November time? And we're coming to the end of that now, and the response has been so good, and of course with lockdowns and stuff pending, James has decided to launch a Spring Academy. So starting, I believe it's the end of January, I should probably check that. I'll leave a link down below to his Facebook page where it's got all the details, but starting the end of January, there's a 16-week periodized plan. Basically takes you up until mid to the end of May for a peak. So if you're looking to do an event, May, June time is the perfect sort of thing for you. The cost isn't massive. Versus paying for a one-to-one coach, it's a lot cheaper. Just to be completely upfront about the commercial relationship between me, James and myself. James coaches me. He's very kind that he doesn't charge me for coaching. And if I'm honest, this was a bit of an experiment that he took a punt on me for. This guy's going to talk about my training on his YouTube channel. He's investing a lot of time in me writing my plan because I'm quite demanding. So thanks, James, for that. But I don't get any kickback from these courses that he sells or people that go on to be coached by him, because that's not what I'm in it for. I'm in it for, I get exactly the training I want and need because James coaches me. And if any of you guys take part in the plan or go on to be coached by James, well, you're going to be faster because of it. James sees the value in supporting me. Everybody's happy. So that's all I'm interested in. So let me refer to the notes. So this plan is starting the end of January. If you are interested, I'll leave a link down below. I'll try not to go on about it too much in this video, but I'll be taking part in it in some way, shape or form, depending on what events I've got going off. We have a weekly Zwift ride, we have Zoom calls, we have following the same sort of plan, so you're training on the same, roughly the same days and the same sessions as other people. We have accountability partners. It really does work, and genuinely, Liz is going to be doing it. She doesn't know it yet. I point like she's there, she's not. She doesn't know it yet, but she will be. It's a really good thing, so please do check it out. There's also a prize for, if you like the post and tag one of your friends in it, James is giving away 1 slot in it as well. So if you are interested in, maybe not interested in paying for it, if you want to be in the draw for a chance of winning a space, then please do get involved. Anyway, enough of that jazz. We're here for me. I'm interested in me. Let's talk about today's session. Just a 30-minute steady jog after all that. That should have been yesterday, but I'd run a bit longer than planned yesterday, so I'll just switch the days around. So all I've got to do is turn my legs over for half an hour. So why don't you get doing it, Daniel? Okay, I will. Let's go. There we go. I'll save you looking at my torso. 30 minutes and 29 seconds, 3.42 miles. Just under 9-minute mile. That felt nice and steady, nice and easy. Yes, I'm sweaty because there's no air moving around in here. But yeah, good run of the books. Bike session later. I feel like this week's been all the same, but different sessions. See you later. Good evening. So I'm not going to do tonight's bike session. It's a float session. It's like an optional session. Justify it to myself now. I could do it today or tomorrow, basically. So obviously I bumped it until tomorrow. Last night's bike session was quite a hard squeeze to get out, and my legs don't feel much better today, if I'm honest. So I'd rather get a good quality long run in first thing tomorrow, and then get the bike in afterwards, because my priority is running. Anyway, my next priority is cooking tea. So on the agenda tonight is Southern fried chicken pops. So it's like soya pieces, like a rip-off of KFC, popcorn chicken, whatever. Some white rice and some korma sauce. Now I would normally put some like peppers and mushrooms in there, but we don't have any. So that is it. I've got some mushrooms in a tin. We have got some mushrooms. We'll have some mushrooms with it. Anyway, I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to get on the foam roller, so I'll show you me thrashing around like a beach. Okay, so foam rolling. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not an expert by any means. So this is my foam roller. You can get ones with lumps on, you get ones that vibrate, you get ones that do all sorts. This is just a bog standard piece of foam. I don't think it was very expensive. I've had it years. It's got oil on it and whatever else that I've had knocking around the garage, etc. So yeah, right, what do you use it for? Well, you use it for deep tissue massaging the muscles to release lactic acid, I think. Basically, you roll around on it and it makes you feel better, makes your muscles a bit looser and a bit less sore, so you can train again. So, I'm doing this the opposite way around so you can see, but essentially, in fact, I do it the real way around. This is me foam rolling my hamstrings. So the muscles I would normally do is hamstrings, quads, calves. I might do upper body a little bit. I probably don't really, because I don't really do much upper body stuff. So the way I've always been taught to do it is to roll towards the middle of your body so that you're breaking up that lactic and sending it to your body that gets rid of it, rather than just pushing it around your legs. You should probably start from the bottom as well, I suppose, but I'm going to start here, just the purpose of this demonstration. Now, being heavier, somebody who is lighter or somebody who is more experienced in foam rolling might want to do this. So you'd put one leg on the bottom, that's getting more pressure and more weight on it. I'm not one of those people. So I put two legs on there, because then you're only getting half the weight on the foam roller. And I also might, say if I'm doing this and rolling, I might keep my ball on the floor, or like half dragging on the floor. So again, it's not taking all the weight. The process you want to do is slowly roll. You don't have to roll up and down really fast. Just start really, really slowly. It will hurt, and if it gets to a point where it's like, it really hurts, just stop, hold, pause on it, wait for it to relax a little bit, and then carry on. And I'll do that 4 or 5 times with my hamstrings. Don't be afraid to roll back down just gently as well, just get to the beginning again, but just really work it. And then, you know, I'd mess around, like changing my leg position around a bit, go inside, outside, go on my front and do my quads as well, and just spend sort of 20 minutes, half an hour just rolling around, grunting on this piece of foam. Apparently that's what we do. So that is it. Apologies if I've done a bad job of that. Feel free to let me know some foam rolling tips down below, because damn, I need them. I try and leave it in the living room, because then it's on my mind and I actually do it, but Liz doesn't like it in the living room, so she keeps moving it out, but we'll play that game and keep moving it in and out. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. I'm really happy with how this week's training is going. I know I moved tonight's bike session, but I had that half in mind anyway, so keep going with the consistency. Hope your guys and girls training is going well. I know it might seem hard to believe, but events are only just around the corner. They'll be here before we know it. So keep working, keep training, get outside when you can. And I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM. Subscribe if you haven't already.